Hey, what's up, everybody? This is
Hey,
Joe
guys.
Cross.
Nice girl Jen here.
Yeah, I forgot to put our, what do you call it? Our hashtags. But anyways, what we wanted to talk about in this video is, and as you guys are watching this, if you're watching it live or if you're watching the replay, make sure you guys let us know in the comments. And also, the question is, since obviously you guys can see the questions before we even get started, what does Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant have in common? What do you think? And last time I did this video with a guy, he completely did not get the point. So what I want you guys to do, if you're watching this video again, if it's a replay or live, make sure you put in the comments below, what does Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant have in common? So what are some of the answers that we asked people before, and what do they say? You go ahead, because you've done this before.
They'll just say they're a great player.
The GOAT. That's why one of the things I put in the hashtag is the GOAT. What
Yeah.
else?
Let's see. That's pretty much it. They play basketball.
That say they're great basketball players, that they're champions,
Right.
that they have drive, that they have, they say every single thing, and one of the things that they don't realize why that they're so successful, because let's see, how many rings does Kobe Bryant have? Do you even know?
No.
5. How many rings does Michael Jordan have?
Probably 10.
Oh my God, she obviously does not know Chicago sports. 6. So Michael Jordan has 6, Kobe Bryant has 5, but one person that's not even mentioned in here, that's the reason why they're successful and what they have in common, is somebody that has 12 rings. Do you know who that is? I'm talking to you.
Me.
Yeah.
Their coach, Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson. See, nobody ever pays attention and realizes the reason why Kobe Bryant and the reason why Michael Jordan are one of the most successful basketball players of all time, because they both had one thing in common, and that was a mentor. That was a coach, somebody that took them to another level. And from what me and Jen have experienced, we've worked with tons of people in our own direct selling companies. She ran a call center. I ran sales teams probably since I was 21. And the reason why I believe that most of them are why we were able to help so many people become successful, and now that we do our own coaching and consulting business, is because we don't just teach people. Anybody could do that.
Right.
So let's talk about this for a second. What are some things most people confuse what a mentor is? So what is not a mentor?
So, all right, here's what's not a mentor. Someone that is not accessible to you.
Yeah.
And that, I feel, so many people will call out these big shot names and say, well, my mentor is John Maxwell. My mentor is so-and-so.
Gary, people right now think Gary V, guys like Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, they think these are mentors. But
Right.
What is not a mentor? Basically, somebody that is on stage. What else? What other things are not a mentor that people confuse with?
Things that they read, they think.
People that think if I read their book, this is my mentor. Or if I
learn from their program.
Or if I bought their program, that is my mentor.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. If you guys look it up, or if you look in the dictionary and you Google it, a mentor is somebody that you can have access to. A mentor is somebody that you can ask questions. A mentor is someone that tells you what not to do, able to tell you when you're doing something wrong, and able to tell you when you're doing something right.
Right.
But if we take Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, so then what are some of the characteristics that Phil Jackson did to make them great players? What do you think?
Well, obviously, coach them on what to do, how to use their strengths and be a better player, how to work with the team.
How to work with a team, yeah. So I think people that are in, whether you're in a network marketing business, whether you're in a small business, no matter what you do, even if I was, let's say, Tiger Woods, does Tiger Woods have a mentor? Answer: yes. Does Michael Jordan have a mentor? Does Kobe Bryant have a mentor? Even your president of the United States has mentors, even though we don't think so. He has mentors that helped him in the finance, helped him in real estate. So anybody that's at a high level has mentors, bottom line. And we used to do a seminar that we used to teach people for 2 days, 3 days, and they'd come out and get all this content. But then what was the biggest problem that we had when people would do this?
Well, they couldn't implement it because even if they learned it, they didn't have nobody holding them accountable to keep going. And that's one problem, a huge problem that I see people do, is maybe because the investment was too much or whatever the case may be, they didn't want to dedicate their time, they didn't want to be held accountable. They're like, well, I'll just go watch this person from stage teach me and I'll go and do it. That's a nice idea, and if that's all you can do, great. It's better than nothing. You should definitely learn. But that's not going to get you to the next level, because at the end of the day, you still have to deal with one person that's getting in your way, that's stopping you from getting further, and that's yourself. And so if you have a mentor that you can talk to that says, hey, Jen, no, big mistake, don't do that. I know you're excited, that's not going to work. Or, hey, I got a question, and go from there, that actually can take you under their wing and guide you, then you'll actually get to the next level. Not buying a ticket somewhere and watching them and taking notes, going home, throwing in the drawer, and doing nothing.
Yeah, and one of the things that Kim said is that if I can't talk to you, you're not a mentor. Exactly. So I think people get it confused when they read books, when they follow the gurus, when they're watching the videos, when they're going to the seminars, when they're going to the events. Because at the end of the day, if I can't pay to work with you, if I can't hire you to consult me or to teach me what to do right and what to do wrong, then you're not a mentor. And if you're ever going to be the excellence of somebody like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, what most people don't realize is that, you know, Phil Jackson has 12 rings, 6 or 11 between the two champions that he molded, but also one of his own, because he's obviously has the skill of taking somebody that has maybe already has talent, but then taking them to another level. And that's what a real mentor does.
Somebody with talent that doesn't quite know exactly how to tap into it the right way, because we all need direction. Even if you become some big shot and you got your whole life looking great, if you want to get now to the next level, you still don't know how to get there without that direction from somebody who's already been there and done that. Yeah.
So pretty much what we wanted to give you guys this message was this, is that, you know, if you ever want to, I used to have a thing called success, where I would say the 6 things you need to be successful. One was mentor. Then you had to make a decision on what you want. Then you have to make a plan, go execute the plan. Make sure that if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the desire. And then the last but not least, stay persistent. But one of the key ingredients of anybody that's going to be successful is going to be mentorship. And unfortunately, in network marketing, unfortunately, people in the small business world, just people in general, they sometimes confuse that if a person is their upline or if a person is the one that got them in, that might be a mentor. But again, if that person's not constantly holding you accountable, like Jennifer said, and pushing you and teaching you on a daily basis and even on a consistent basis, giving you information on what to do next, then I'm sorry, unfortunately, that's not a mentor.
That's somebody you look up to. That's somebody that you're learning from for sure, not somebody that's a mentor to you. And just another comparison, that would be like somebody who wants to be a famous singer considers somebody that they've been listening to their albums for years to be their mentor, when that person has given them no direction to them personally.
Yeah, that's like saying Michael Jordan. Let's just use Michael Jordan and Kobe again. They couldn't buy a book on how to win championships. You can't buy a course, right? They didn't go to a basketball seminar.
How to make it into the NBA.
Yeah, how to become successful, how to become a champion in the NBA. Be a great read, but again, that wouldn't be considered a mentor, and that definitely isn't going to get you to the next level.
Right.
You need a physical person to help you and tell you when you're doing good and when you're doing wrong. Anything else you want to add before we go?
No, that's it. Just if you are serious on taking whatever it is that you're doing right now and making it better and getting to the next level, actually work with somebody that has been there, knows the way, and will help you get there, because even if you've got the talent to do it, you may not know the know-how, and you may not even have the motivation to stay disciplined with it.
Yep, at the end of the day, guys, I mean, I've worked with different types of mentors, but every single one that have ever helped me has always been somebody that I can actually have access to, ask the question, tell me what to do and not to do, etc. So have a rest of your guys' weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon.